Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye and this is my world. Um, we're going to talk about how to know if he's serious. If he's serious about you. Okay, before we get started, let me say welcome. Welcome to all of the new viewers and welcome to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you being here. So, let's dig in now. The number one way that you can know if this man is serious about you, at least he's going to be serious about you to a point, is if you keep your legs closed and he sticks around. You see, a lot of men, the ones that are not serious and they're just out to play you anyway, once they get sex for you, the game is on. Because that's all they're there for. But if you go into you're dating and keep your legs closed, you can weed these people out real quick just by doing that. And it's so simple. It's so simple. Now, ladies, this means when you go on a date, you're not going to go out there and drink or get high. Because if you do that, game over for you. You know you're going to have sex. And you know that's what he's after. You see? So you can't put yourself in situations like that. You understand? That sex is going to come up and then there's going to be a problem. So what do? When you're dating these people, go do fun things together. Go to learn new things. Go to museums and, planetariums and venture out and do projects together and learn together. This will help you to bond with the person. You see, because I'm gonna tell you, it's an awful lot of men out here who will go into a situation that are not serious in the beginning, but they can be serious once they get to know the woman. You understand? Or a girl. But women, we have been groomed to just go with the flow, being afraid that the man's going to walk away forever and never talk to us. So, sex is on the menu. What I'm trying to tell you, ladies, take it off the menu. Take it off the menu. And then you can tell, if he's serious or may be serious later down the line. Because I'm going to tell you, just because you tell a man, that you're celibate and he walks away from you, number one, it's probably a blessing that he did walk away from you. You didn't go through whatever kind of changes he had intended for you. Number two is he could walk away and think about it. You see, and come back to you. Number three, he could go away and date other people and find out that other people is not what he wants because he actually felt something real with you. You see, you got to give yourself a chance if you want to be successful. And I'm going to tell you, men's mind can be changed in this regard. It's just that women have become too free with their bodies. And so men feel like they don't have to be serious ever with anybody. Because women are out here just giving it away. Giving away the main thing that the men want. Free. Man doesn't have to do anything. Some of these men don't even have to know your name before they have sex with you. You understand? So, no, they're not serious. They're not serious. They haven't had a chance to even get to know you. You see, many of us believe that the way to get to know a man is by having sex with him. And that's the wrong way to think. And that's the wrong way to be. When you're having sex with a man, number one, he's getting what he came for in the first place. And, something may click and bloom into a relationship. I'm not saying that it won't. But it may take a longer time for him to be serious. Even if you're in a so-called relationship, is it a situationship or is it a serious relationship? You understand? Men have a whole lot of variations for where they can put you. Now, you probably want to know if he is, when you say serious, you want to know if he's going to be committed to only you. Is he going to be monogamous to only you? Well, I'm here. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth about him being serious about you. Okay. I don't know if it's an age thing or whatever. But men will cheat even if they are serious about you. You need to understand that. You need to understand that. Because men cheat because they can. You see, there was a time in history where a man had to get married if he wanted to have sex with a woman. But nowadays, with sex so free, a man can cheat any time of day, and you never know. So you need to just kind of put that's going to be part of it. That's going to be part of it. Now, let me put the disclaimer out. I'm sure there are men out here who have never cheated in the entire relationship, and you need to be commended for that. There are men out here that are monogamous. And I will salute you. And I'll salute the women who have men like that. But the women who are out here dating today in this era, I think if you go in thinking that this man is not ever going to cheat on you, I think you're fooling yourself. Now, you tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. But that doesn't mean that he's not serious about you. He still want a solid relationship with you, which means that something that could lead to marriage or a life partnership or something like that. You understand? That's my definition of being serious with you. That he wants you to make a life with you and build a family or whatever comes after that. Okay, now this is probably what's in a man's mind of being serious with you. You see? And the way you can tell if he's going down that path, if he sees you in his future. Number one, every time he mentions the both of you in any conversation, is we. What we are going to do. It's never, I'm going to be doing this and I'm going to be doing. He's always talking about we. That's the first sign that you can tell if he's going to be serious about you. Okay? Then he'll make plans, future plans, that you two will be doing together. You see, that he wants you two to do together. And the way he talks about these plans are not dreamed up plans, because some men would do that. They would give you this illusion of things in the future when they actually have no intent on doing that. But see, you'll find that out if you have your legs closed. Because once you open your legs to a man, you are bonding to him spiritually. You are bonding to him. And it's easier for him to manipulate you and tell you all sorts of things, and you believe it. You believe it. And then down the road you find out that he was just playing you the whole time. You see? But with no sex, you see, you're not bonded. You're not attached to him. And you can see him clearly. And you can see what he's doing. And you can tell if he's lying. You got to give it time. You got to give it time. Now, if you've already gone through this and you've given it time and you still don't know, if you're not having sex with him and you've given it some time, at least a month, the very least a month, and he's still hanging around and he's talking about we, and by this time, you should have met his people. Within a month, if you're not having sex with him, you see, and even if we're going to go with the people, even if you have had sex with him, let's go that way. Let's talk about that. For the people who have had sex with him early, it's already done. You don't want to leave the man, but you want to know if he's serious. Number one, it's gonna be longer before you can see signs that he is really serious, because you've already opened yourself up to him. You've already given yourself actually to him. You understand? So he's got the power now. He can actually take his time with you. And some of these kind of relationships take years. Years before the man will commit totally to you. Because he's already got your gift in his back pocket. You understand that? You really need to understand this. And when he gets serious, then you'll see his demeanor change. You understand? He'll spend more time with you and caring about your needs. You understand? And making sure that you're happy, because he doesn't want to link up with you if you're not happy. So, you understand? So then he'll start making solid plans for the future. Solid plans. Like where you two would live. You understand? You move to a place together, and how, if he's interested in children, and you see, your whole conversation will change. Now, if you're not there to the marriage date yet, and you just want to know if this fella is gonna commit to you, and you're just dating him, you playing a Russian roulette if you're sleeping with him. It's the same thing. You've already given your treasure to the man. It's really up to him. You understand? Now, some men will attach to you when you have sex with them. They will bond to you so tight that if you decide that you don't want them, they don't measure up to what you're looking for, you may have a real difficulty getting rid of them. A real difficulty. And a lot of women have lost their lives because of that right there. You see, the man is interesting and everything, you have sex with him, but some of these people are psychotic. Once you bond with them sexually, they are bonded to you. And it's not easy to just break that bond. And see, this is a spiritual element of it. You see? But to know that a guy is not serious with you, let's go that way, and that he is just playing with you, he gonna want sex from you right away. When he comes up to you, he gonna be all over you. Those kind of guys, they will never be serious. Not until they get old or something like that. You understand? And if they're already old and they're still doing that, you can, if you're looking for something serious, you can forget that. He is just looking for somebody with resources that he can take advantage of. All right, now these are the guys who push themselves on you like that. All right, now, it's according to kind of what age you are. If you're young and, that puppy love, that puppy love is serious. It's serious as it can be. You see? But if you're, in your 20s, 30s, whatever, and you want to know if this fella is serious about you, I told you, if you don't have sex with him and he sticks around, he could be very serious. And he shows you the signs. He takes you to meet the family. He could be very, very serious. Usually men don't take you home. If they're upstanding men or boys or whatever, and they were raised by a good home, they will not take you home to meet their families unless they're sure about you, that you're the one for them. You'll never meet their families. And another thing, if you never even been to the guy's house, I can tell you right off, he's not serious. There's some women out here that have been sleeping with men and don't even know where the man lives. They never been to his place. No, he is whatever he's telling you, he's not serious about you. He is just serious about the sex, you see. And remember, men will say anything for sex, you see. And if the ones that are trying to be celibate, you watch out too, because he will even tell you he loves you. Abracadabra. It has worked for generations. You understand? He'll man tell you, I love you. And now you want to open it and give it to him. Don't do it. Don't do it. He'll say, yeah, I love you too, but I'm still not going to give it to you. Until you sure that he is serious about you. And if he is, now he's going to be spending some quality time with you. Yeah, it's not going to be where he's going to disappear or ghost you and you don't know where he is for days. You ain't heard from him in days. And then he pop up on a Friday. Hey, big head, what's happening? No, that's not serious. That's not serious. This man is going to check on you daily. Check on you daily to make sure you're good. Even if he can say good morning every morning, good evening every evening. But you're going to hear from this man if he's serious about you. You see? And he's going to plan events for you two to be together and enjoy things together. You're going to plan that. You see, once you see the signs, you met the people. You understand? It's all good. And you met the people more than once. uh, a guy can take you to the family picnic and you understand and everybody's there. That's not what I mean. He has brought you and introduced you to his mom, dad, sister, brother, aunt, if they there, whatever. Now, maybe his parents have passed, but he got somebody. He got some sisters or brothers or somewhere. You understand? It's somebody close to him, best friend, something, for you to feel that he's serious about you and he's making plans for the future. And he's always talking about what we gonna do. What we gonna do. You understand? And he does not disappear and ghost you. Ever. You call him up on the phone, he answers. And if he doesn't, he calls you back. He calls you back as soon as he sees that. He don't call you back 2 days later. Or even a day later. Talking about, oh, I didn't see you call. He probably had the phone off because he off somewhere cheating. You understand, ladies? There are signs, but you got to be aware of the signs. And tell you the truth, you can only be aware of these signs if your legs are closed. Once you open your legs to the man and you bonded to him, and you don't even know him, you see, he can pretty much do you the way he wants to then. And many of them do. And this is why they do. You see, when a man sees you, he is attracted to you physically, or he sees something else that you have that he needs, or he feels like he wants from you. It's always something. And you have to think that way. When a man approaches you, you have to think, what is it that he sees that he wants? You understand? Now, men that approach, some that approach me, I'm suspicious. I'm suspicious of them. Very suspicious. And believe me, my legs have been closed for a long time. I'm gonna play. And you shouldn't either. I don't care what age you are. From the youngest to the oldest, men are the same. They are the same. And it's the same signs to know that he's serious. Now, if this is a man who has been married before, and maybe he divorced, you want to know if he's serious about you. Same thing. Don't sleep with him. Tell him you ain't gonna sleep with him. If he sticks around, he has a chance. Next thing, is he gonna introduce you to his children, if he has any? If you're an older woman, he's got some older kids somewhere, something. You need to see if he is making some arrangement for you to meet these people. Because you remember, they're looking at you to see if you fit into their family. But you keep your eyes open to see if you want to be in that family. That's just as important. And see, a lot of women there go in a situation like that, trying to make themselves presentable to his family to see if they like her. And then she's blind to the fact that she needs to be looking at these people to see if she likes them. See, all of these things are important when you're talking about being serious in a relationship. Because you don't want to fall out down the line. You hook up with this man and then you got a crazy mother-in-law or something crazy like that, when you should have paid attention when you were dating. Okay? So, I think I'm going to end it here. And I hope that this message helps someone. And ladies, You know, men have a lot of trickery to get what they want, and what they want is your treasure. Is your treasure, and you should treat it like like the treasure that it is. And you don't give your treasure away to everybody. Make them work for it. Make them wait for it. Make them beg you for it. But don't give it away just because they beg. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. And I want to say thank you so much for viewing this video. And thank you for supporting this channel. And keep those comments coming. I appreciate them so very much. So bye for now. And I hope to see you next time.